Welcome to Going Beyond Playing a Video Game, where we talk about the different aspects of playing a video game and what we take away from playing it. I decided to produce this podcast to share with you my experiences on playing a specific video game. Because if you would notice across, amongst the content creators that are out there, what is that one thing that they are telling you? The storytelling that they're providing you. And that is they're sharing their experiences to a certain location, a certain restaurant, on a food or a commercial hotspot and things like that. It's always about a certain experience on what they felt on that specific time. For me, what I want to convey on this podcast is sharing my experiences and what I actually take away from playing a certain or a specific video game that I recently played. And what could what could I can relate to in real life, situations. Because most of the time, these single player games that I play, the game developers would almost 100% has a message for all of the gamers that would play their games. Similar to movies, all movies has some sort of point that they would like to convey. So it's very similar to for video games, or especially for single player video games that are an RPG and adventure type of video games. There's always a narrative, and this podcast will talk about those. Now, you would maybe agree or disagree on me on that, and that is okay. Feel free to comment down below on the comment section if you would either like to add on a certain um, topic, or if you disagree or disagree. If you disagree or disagree, if you agree or disagree, that is totally fine. Feel free to comment down below, and let's talk about it. So on this game spotlight, we're going to talk about God of War Ragnarok, where the game teaches us specific life lessons that are applicable in real life situation. So let's get to it. The first one is power of resiliency. The main characters of God of War had faced multiple or numerous type of challenges, setbacks, and other things on the game. But the thing that they persevere on is, or trying to convey, is that to never give up. Now, they demonstrated the importance of perseverance and resiliency in the face of adversity, which can inspire us to tackle real life situations or obstacles with, determination. That could be related to your career, to your personal growth, an entrepreneurial opportunity that you would like to move forward to. God of War, in a way, tries to say that to never give up as long as there is still something that you can do to move forward or take that step to whatever goal that you're trying to get to. So hopefully you get that. Next one is the value of relationships. The bond between Kratos and Atreus is really special. The father and son dynamics was an interesting take when they started this revamp of God of War, right? It is the central, theme of the game. It emphasized the significance of, nurturing and valuing of the relationship in their own lives. May it be with family or friends and loved ones that we have in real life situations. So, keep those people that are around you that, add values to you, and also knowing that you add value to their lives. Is the consequence of one's action. I cannot highlight this enough, and I definitely absorbed or saw this a lot from the game itself. The choices that they made on this game were far reaching. There's like an impact later on down the road. I'm not gonna say anything because maybe you haven't played the game, but it might spoil you. But definitely, this game has far-reaching decision consequences. Now, this serves as a reminder for all of us, that our own decisions and actions can have a profound impact on ourselves and those that are, around us. It's highlighting the importance of making irresponsible decisions or choices in our lives. It's the necessity of adaptation. Now, in God of War Ragnarok, the characters constantly faces new challenges, different situations and enemies, diba? Requiring them to adapt on a certain strategy or skill that you need to perform. Now, this in life, mirrors in life the situation wherein, the universe or this, I don't know, in work, that you would be required to adapt and be flexible in order for you to navigate the complexities to whatever challenge that you are facing. Diba? Um, Life is not a straight line. There will always be a time for you to make slight changes for you to achieve whatever goal that you're trying to get to. The next one is actually a big one. This is the power of forgiveness that the game developers have been trying to convey on this particular game, especially for Kratos and Freya. Now, in the God of War, the characters, um, explores the theme of forgiveness and redemption, and the demonstrating that letting go of past grudges and finding forgiveness can lead to personal growth and healing. This can serve as a valuable lesson in our own lives, allowing us to move forward and foster a healthier relationship. Now, if you would recall, just to add, bato, if you would recall on the first God of War game wherein Kratos has killed the son of Freya, and in Ragnarok, Freya was furious to Kratos at the very beginning of the game. But eventually, as the game progresses, Freya did forgive Kratos, and it was actually one of the best relationship or character progression that I have seen on any video game that had been a fruitful, well synced relationship that they had. If I put a label, they are the best duo that I have seen on a video game. Is the weighing of the legacy. Now, the game delves into the idea of the legacy that, an action or an impact that we leave behind. It reminds us to live our lives with purpose. It is our job or our responsibilities, those who are living now in this current present time, to conserve and to create opportunities for the next generation to come. The importance of self-reflection. Medyo mabigat. Kasi in real life, tayo rin naman eh. All of us are having this moment of reflection where we stop and just think about, life as in general. But throughout the game, the characters, are confronted with their past actions, really. And what they tell is that they must confront it. Whatever that what those flaws were, those mistakes was, they faced it head on. So this is a highlight that being conveyed to us for the value of performing or doing self-reflecting and actually taking responsibilities to the actions that we are taking in real life. This allows us or enables you with self-growth and improvement, as long as we own our own insecurities, acknowledge our insecurities, our mishaps, to what you think that you are lacking. Acknowledge it and take a step forward on how you can, move forward or run over or, leap that particular thing that you are trying to overcome. Next up is the duality of strength and vulnerability. The main characters, or I think this will be falling on to more on Kratos' side, where the game demonstrates both physical strength and emotional vulnerability. This teaches us, or demonstrates us that it is okay to show vulnerability and seek support when needed. Basically, it's okay to not be okay. As cliche at that sound, even if we possess, that inner strength and resilience, it is always best, to go and talk to someone to whatever is bothering you, because that will lift the weight that you're feeling, that heaviness or that anxiety that you might have, and feel a lot more better if you get to share that to someone that you are confident with, or you're confident. So again, it is okay to not be okay.